opponent, please.
Mr. Chair and members of the committee, my name is Roberta King, K-I-N-G. I live in Missoula, Montana, and I'm here to oppose Bill 116. My dad was Robert Baxter, the plaintiff in the case that brought physician aid in dying to Montana. I'm here to urge you not to take away the choice my father fought so hard to gain for dying Montanans. My father was a typical Montanan, a proud, independent guy, a very patriotic ex-Marine. He liked to hunt and fish. He was a truck driver. He loved being able to enjoy the Montana lifestyle. His whole life he liked doing things the right way. Dad's suffering and death were much more painful and difficult than they had to be, and he never got the right to decide for himself how much pain he was going to endure. He died the same day the court ruled in his favor. I was extremely close with my father, and he shared with me a number of times during his last months his feelings about death and the situation he was confronting with his disease. His pain and his suffering and his wasting away were unbearable to him. My father told me many times that he wanted aid in dying, but that choice was not legal in Montana. That made his suffering and death much more painful and difficult than they otherwise could have been, and deprived him of the right to decide for himself how much suffering he would endure before he died. My dad suffered so much that the summer before he died, he called and told me he had purchased a gun and was going to end his life. If you pass this bill, that's the kind of choice that you're leaving people to make. In the end, my dad sucked it up and soldiered on so he wouldn't leave his family with the legacy of witnessing his violent death. Now Montanans do have the right to legal aid in dying. People in this state pretty much believe that we know how to take care of ourselves without government interference. We trust our doctors to give us the best possible advice. The Montana Supreme Court was right to agree. Their decision leaves in place all of our legal protections against elder abuse. Dad wanted to do what was legal. There were a lot of options he could have taken, but he wanted to be an upstanding citizen. He wanted his doctor to aid in his dying. I'm here to urge you to please keep this choice in place, the one my dad should have had. I believe, like my dad did, that people suffering in pain and anguish of a prolonged terminal illness should be allowed to make the decision about how their life ends, with the support of family, loved ones, and the aid of their physician. SB 116 would destroy what my father fought for until the moment of his death. Please don't pass this bill. Respect the freedom that my father fought so hard to win. Thank you.